The punches, it is rhythm, isn't it?
That's right.
Does it tire you out as much as it without music?
No, you see, Ed, have you ever been to a dance and dancing the whole night through, and then when you go home, you're not tired? Because why is that rhythm gets into you, you know, and the music gets mixed up in you, and you just go on and on.
Greetings, people. I come again in peace. Is Chris Eubanks pushing his luck? He's giving Ben another bite of the apple. In the last fight, Chris got the moral victory, as well as the physical one. Ben gave a brilliant account of himself, and elevated his profile considerably in my mind. Now we're getting part 2, and no doubt it's going to be a good fight. But, in my opinion, it's not necessary, and another money grab. Conor didn't have more speed than Chris in the last fight. He didn't have more power than him. What he had was determination and courage, a strong will. Chris was weight drained, and we could see that he was fighting on fumes after the 6th or 7th round. His will had to be stronger. He was the one with the deficit. He was hamstrung. And that's what probably made the first fight exciting. Chris couldn't move around and fight as he usually does because he was so depleted. So that might have complemented Conor, because the size disparity was glaring, unmistakable. And even watching the latest face-off, Eubank looked so much bigger than Conor. Now I hear that Chris is going to go through the whole thing again with the same stipulation, with the rehydration clause. Is he mad? There's a saying, if you can't hear, you will feel. Chris is pushing his luck. He likes to gamble, but this isn't the time and place.
That's it.
If Chris could rehydrate normally, then it would be easier than before. But going through it again is very risky. If he was smart, he would ignore the rehydration clause, come in the ring as big as he can, clean up, pay his fine, and go home. But I don't know if he'd do that, because he has that obstinate personality. He likes to do things against the odds. But this is playing with his future well-being. He's got twins on the way. He's going to want to be healthy to see them grow up. Because of the hydration clause, I'm not sure how it will affect Chris this time. So it's not a foregone conclusion. If Eubanks boxes and keeps his emotions in check, he could sicken and frustrate Conor. See, the size difference is that severe. Chris has at least 5 inches reach advantage, and Conor, although being in great shape and a tenacious fighter, very similar to his dad in style and ferocity, but he doesn't have the size and power. He's very slight of build, to be honest. He's simply in the wrong division. I mean, this magnifies how forced this fight really is. Without the clause advantage, it'd be a complete mismatch. Conor states that he'll be less reckless, more measured. Well, that's great when you're fighting someone your own size. I don't think Conor has the luxury to stand off and be patient with Eubanks. He'll get picked off. He has to try to get inside more shrewdly and be more accurate when in range. Chris has to be more patient and pick Conor off on the way in. Box, basically. I can see Chris clipping Conor coming in and unleashing a barrage of punches. The more I think about it, if the hydration clause has no effect, Conor is in trouble. The Benz and team are counting on the rehydration clause. There's no other way. But if Chris can box and control the pace, he'll have more in the tank when needed. I think Ben has to come forward and make the fight. But I don't think he's cute enough to surprise Chris. I can't see what else he can bring apart from a more controlled ferocity. I'd like to be amazed, but I think Chris will do it. Late stoppage or points win. Anyway, that's my take for now. Thanks for listening. Please subscribe. But remember, choose life. Thank you.
I think positive always. I believe I can do anything, and boxing's been it is my business, and it's been my business. I'm not I don't know. I don't know all the answers, but I'm the greatest authority in the world on Sugar Ray Robinson, and I have some idea on just what he can do and what he can't do.